What's up, party people? It's me, Ducky, and in this video I'm going to be talking to you guys about how I was able to move out of my parents' home after screwing up my life with no savings or barely any savings to my name. First, I'll give you guys some backstory, and then I'll explain exactly what I did step by step to get myself out of that situation and into the apartment that you guys see me in right here, right now. So if you're interested in that, please stay tuned. So to give you guys some backstory, I had moved from New York to Philadelphia without getting a job first, which was my first mistake. I had savings and I was under the impression that my credit score was good because, as I stated in the last video, I was checking always my Vantage score. So if I talk about credit, I'm always talking about the Vantage score in this video. Anyway, I didn't get a job first, and basically that destroyed that one critical error destroyed me, because I was under the impression that I could easily get a job, because in New York it's very easy. I'm a dental assistant to get a job. Out there it wasn't like that. So I had a hard time, and in that process I destroyed my savings and I destroyed my credit. I ended up having to come back home and live with my parents. So guys, as soon as I stepped foot back in New York, I had a job, which is crazy to me. It irks me, but it was that simple. Like, that first week I had a job, I swear to God. The first year I had to spend paying off a lot of the debt that I had accumulated, because I had things going, collections and all that nonsense. I had to pay off the apartment because I had to pay extra months for rent because I had cut the lease short. It was just, my life was like a disaster at this point in time. And in Philadelphia, I got so critical that I didn't even have money for food. It was bad. Anyway, after I got to a point where I had paid off a lot of my debt, and I felt like my situation was together, you know, life, there's always something. So me and my family were clashing a lot because it's a tight space and it's a lot of people. So I was just like, okay, I have to get out of here. I cannot stay here. So this video is more for someone who feels like, okay, this is critical. Like, I have to leave. Like, I'm old. Well, not old, but like, I just want to get up out of here. Like, I need to start my life. Like, this is corny. Like, I can't be here. This video is for you, you know. For other people, eat peanut butter and jelly, stop Ubering, stop ordering DoorDash, stop doing all that stuff, and then you'll be fine. Just save and hoard your money as much as you can, because you're not paying for anything at your parents' house, and just get up out of there that way. That's the healthiest way. What I'm about to recommend, to me, is like putting yourself in debt, so it kind of sets you back but gets you ahead at the same time. Anyway, so I got to a point where I had like enough money for like a first month of rent, but I kind of was stuck in a rut, in a cycle of just having this money for first month of rent. And when you move, you need rent, you need security deposit, and sometimes you need a fee, a broker's fee, which I got a no-fee apartment, and I'll make a video about how I got this no-fee apartment right here. But you know, you need a lot. So I was just like, ugh, this is like a lot to save up, and it's taking too long. Like, I need to get up out of here. I'm not getting along with my family. I have to go. So what I did was I got a personal loan. When you get a loan, you put yourself in debt. And I know a lot of people probably twisted in there like, what? You want me to put myself in debt just to get out? But like, if you're in a hard situation, that's the point of a loan. A loan is to get yourself out of a tough situation or a tough spot, and to get a large amount of money that you wouldn't just have floating around, that would probably take you months to save. So if you're in a situation where you need to get out now, then I highly recommend the personal loan. So when my Vantage score got to about 660, I went on Credit Karma. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna just show you guys like what I did and do a voiceover like that. Hey guys, it's the voice version of me. So to continue what I was saying before, I went on Credit Karma, I went to loans, personal, and then they're gonna give you a drop down of different loans that you have outstanding and great odds of getting. Now, I went with a loan that said it had outstanding odds. And just one main thing that I want to point out to you guys, the APR of a loan is very important to pay attention to, because the higher that APR is, the higher the interest of the loan will be. So for example, if you get a loan that has an APR of like 30%, and say you borrowed $3,500, they're going to want you to pay back like $3,000 in interest on top of the $3,500 you borrowed. So now you only got $3,500, but you're paying back $6,500. That's insanity. So you're going to want to go with a loan with the lowest APR and look at what the interest rate says. Because Credit Karma gives you all that information, and it's pretty accurate. I mean, at least it was with my loan. That being said, just to take you guys through, as I was saying before, my credit score was about 660. I went on there. I looked at I applied for the loan that said that I had outstanding chances. The loan officer contacted me. I never had to go in. They asked me a lot of questions, and then I signed, they approved me. I signed contracts. One thing about it is that I had things going to collections. So she did ask me why I had those things going into collections. And I said, I lost my job and I moved. So that hurt me financially. And they understood that totally. They just needed a reason. But yeah, I got the loan. They direct deposited it into my bank account. Originally, I was going for $5,000. She talked me up to $7,500. So I got a $7,500 loan, direct deposited into my account, and everything was okay. You know, things were smooth after that. After a month, I had to start repaying the loan, and I did use a lot of the loan to repay the loan, and I took what I needed to move out. So that's essentially it. So guys, I hope that little run through that I gave you was extremely helpful. Again, please, please, please be careful getting a loan. If you're someone that's not good with money, that loan will eat you alive, and then you're just in a lot of debt, and then you're gonna feel stuck, you're gonna feel trapped. But if you're someone that understands in your mind, like, hey, I'm using this loan specifically to move out, because you know the amount they'll probably give you for the loan might not even be as much as you need. So it's like you'll have extra money saved over. And I would just say, just put it back into the loan and get it over with and get it out of your life, because you just want that loan for that one purpose. Don't think like, oh, I have all this money now and I'm going to just do whatever I want with it, because you've already failed as soon as you start thinking that nonsense. Don't be like me. Just be smart. Be careful. Keep in mind, like, this is just to get me out and to get me into my own place, and you'll be fine. I trust you. Promise me, guys. Don't make me give you this advice and then you go crazy with it. Don't go crazy. But, you know, I wish you guys the best, and I hope that it works for you as it did for me, and it helped me in my situation, doing all these different things to get my place that I thought I could never in a million years have. So, bye. Have a good one. Please like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all.